Hello everybody and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Repentance. Our last run was kind of a little bit of a weird one, a bit of a long episode as well. We played as Jacob and Esau to start with, and we got such a strong run that I wanted to do boss rush. We had so much HP, we had a lot of HP gain items, not a lot of good stats, so we did boss rush and actually completed it with Jacob and Esau, which was a major boon to us. But in the end it cost us just enough health that we died before we could really get going again. We couldn't build up this head of steam again to get enough health to survive. We also skipped a few item rooms to make the boss rush happen. But honestly, I was happy that we made the boss rush happen. And we've knocked it off the post-it note now, so we don't have to worry about that. He just has to do Hush and Delirium, really, as the two difficult ones. And then we're back to, with all the other characters, where they need to beat Beast and Mother. So to end the episode, we ended up doing a greedier mode run as Bethany. And we won. So, turns out getting D20 as Bethany, with what I've been calling Le Megaton, is incredible. So, Ed mentioned this at the start, so Ed McMillan, the developer, that he didn't want things to go infinite, and that's why they changed batteries, so you have the 2-charge batteries now more common than the full-charge batteries. However, she can re-roll with the D20 using red hearts instead, so she's still kind of just broken getting the D20 on greedier. And indeed, we basically bought out most of the shop. It was a bit of a shame, honestly, and I might come back and do this in a later episode. At some point, I want to try to get to 999 coins with deep pockets. And I dropped the D20 on one floor because honestly, the video was going on way too long. I could have gone infinite on it. So I dropped it on one floor, next floor, deep pockets shows up, and I couldn't carry on the combo. But in theory, if I can get deep pockets on Bethany with the D20, I think you could just go to infinite amount of money. Or 999 as the cap is now. Anyway, what do I plan on doing this episode? Well, you know what? I sort of went into this without really thinking about it. How about, you know what, maybe we'll do an Eden run. Have we unlocked Tainted Eden yet? No, we haven't. Sure, Eden. Like a lot of the characters at the moment, okay, I've been going on the, what I've been calling the up path, but the path to home. Trying to get a cursed key and unlocking the tainted character, so at least we get an unlock of sorts. I think plus it gives us an additional character, which gives us more stuff to unlock on the post-it note. We don't need to do this super hard routes. So anyway, that's my reasoning, so I'm probably going to pick a few characters in upcoming episodes that I need to unlock the tainted variants of them. And then that's incredible. And we'll see how that plays out. Mum's Knife, first item room. About as good as it can get. So damage is sorted for the future. So it's survivability we need to get now. Defensive items are key. I'll take a little while for the poop is moving. I'll also drop that trinket. Ooh. I wouldn't mind the backpack either, or the school bag. If I can make 7 coins happen. What was I going to say? Yeah, I'll drop a trinket on the boss fight. To make sure we get a cursed cake, or a craft cake, whatever it's called. I think it's a craft cake. Okay, we have shares. I'll use it on the boss. Shares, I mentioned this in a previous episode, I think it was on this series as well. If not, it's the other one. I kind of undervalue shares as an item, so shares chops your head off. Your body becomes like a little familiar, which chases enemies down and hurts them. He is unfortunately bound by the earth, but... Okay, this means I can swallow trinkets, but I'll get 3 trinkets on the room. Burnt Penny, Wealth of Chaos. Honestly, I probably prefer it to the flies. I don't remember what you do. Faith Up. I think you make it more likely that Eternal Hearts show up. I've been trying to do little swatting sessions to remind myself what items do. There was a tinted rock in here, wasn't there? Oh, did I get the stuff from the tinted rock? Oh, I did. Okay, we're just going to go down. Look, stop messing about. Not in a rush for time, as I mentioned. Although now that I think about it, maybe I am. Because I'm going to have a full card for the month fight, so I'm going on the home path, by the way. I mentioned it at the start. So I'm going to get a full card, so I guess if we got there in less than 20 minutes, I could steal a boss rush item. Lots of trinkets. So this, I think, is when you use a key, you regain red hearts for empty containers. This is a random Zodiac item. Not seen this for a long time, funnily enough. This was another item I was thinking that I don't see that often. But currently, we are popping at the moment, and there's a tinted rock up there. I think that'll blow up the pot. And it's small rock. Okay, damage 4.4. I didn't notice our damage was super low, actually. But we had Mum's Knife, so it doesn't really matter. Mum's Knife does damage to, like, I think every frame, like it's in contact with an enemy or something along those lines. So honestly, you can have super weak Mum Knife, and it still be really good. Now, obviously, the more damage, the better. Just true of the game, honestly. Let's shares. But right now, I have lots of different damage sources. I have good HP, so let's check the bomb. The Devil Deal. Okay, this run is kind of godlike at the moment. I'll take Goat Head for guaranteed Devil Deals, and I'll take Pentagram, so that's more damage. It's like Isaac. It giveth, it taketh. It giveth Tainted Loss. Well, I suppose that's more a taken type thing, because it's kind of difficult to play as. That's kind of annoying, but I'll live with it. I'm going to complete the floor out. Just to get more consumables. Try and get maybe more money. Because what do we need now? We need HP. A way of regenerating Spirit Hearts would be incredible. I don't need damage, I'm not in a rush, particularly. This is worth it. A bomb for 4 pots and a bomb. Swallowed Penny. Okay, give me Trinket Smelter. There's some interesting trinkets here. Or make me swallow my trinket with marble. I'll pop pills.
Range down.
I don't remember what the first one was. Was it range up, range down or something I got? I don't know. And another tinted rock. Eden, you're so lucky today. I can see forever?
See forever.
Okay. I was just checking that wasn't a secret room in there. I could go to Curse Room, but not feeling it right now. I'm going to keep Burnt Penny. I'd like more bombs. Weird place for the secret room, honestly. I'll blow you up. Thank you for the bomb. What do I really want now? I don't know. Just HP, I guess. HP. Luck wouldn't be bad with my trinket. Give me more bombs and then I can swap the trinket out eventually. Catacombs immediately. We're 5 minutes in and we're in the catacombs. That is Mum's Knife for you. Be a little bit careful with the bomb enemies. Rune, Algis, great rune. We'll be taking it. We could make a donation machine work. Blood donation this is. I will fight the boss now. I do not care. As my Royal Highness enters the room, I turn something behind it. Ooh, yes. Sorry, Shares. But this is Spirit Hearts. This is HP that I need. Let me just pause the run a sec. What's going on? What's going on? I don't even see you, but I can hear banging. I think I'm being haunted by my living cat. Well, we'll find out. She'll pop her head out if she's around here. I think she was playing with a little cat camera. Anyway, what was I just saying? Yeah, the nail is nice because it's going to give me some Spirit Hearts. Good dodge there, by the way. feel like my speed is a little bit too low for this. Although I think you meant to go down... I don't know. I guess a speed up wouldn't be too bad either. I am a little bit slow. So I'm going to do rooms now. Because I want nail charges. And I'm just going to pop those bad boys as soon as I get them for the HP. Would I trade this for just HP? Yes. I won't trade it for this though. But yeah, things are looking pretty nice so far. I mean, I guess if you get Mum's Knife first item room, your run is always going to look pretty nice. Circumvent some of the shenanigans in the early game. The shares, as I mentioned before, it's a solid item, but it doesn't quite, like, cut the mustard for me. Okay. Sorry, donation. We've been mean to you a lot recently, honestly. And we're not going to be anymore. I'll buy Steam Sale and I'll buy a Spirit Heart. So shops in the future will be better. I do have Algis for a Blood Bank. I could also save it for the boss. Because it's a really good room to fight bosses with. Anyway. The goal now is to do rooms as fast as possible. To get more nail charges and not get hit, of course. Which gives me more HP, more survivability, we live longer, we complete the game, and we're legends. Oh, now that I think about it, actually, I have to hold on to the cracked key, so Algis won't be going to the boss. So I should use it on, like, a Demon Judgment or a Blood Bank. Okay, I remember I've got the nail now, so I can't walk through things like that. Oh my god. Okay. Cool your roll a little bit. We're still early on, so I can make up for getting hit pretty easily. Really, all that's cost me is 5 cents. Speaking of being able to make up for it, here's our shop and item room. Little Horn does not do a lot for me. A pill, which is a mystery one. Speed up, what we wanted. Chaos. I have no money, but I might come back and buy Chaos. Let's get wild. Let's get weird. Chaos, by the way, if you know, shuffles all item pools together. So Devil Deals become, like, less good. But potentially, like, generic pools become better.
48
Great pill. I'll take this charge into the next room with me and I'll nail it in the room. Yeah. Pretty good damage there. I don't think that's the secret room, by the way, by my curse room. Okay, it's boss fight. Sure. I'm happy to fight you now. After getting this. I can break skulls without the cost of bombs. Get a card. It's 2 of hearts. Not very useful. Hey, you know what? Let me despawn you. And let's see the cards. Fool, teleport cards. I also can't tell the Algis now that I think about it into the mum fight. So I have to use it before then. Oh, watch out for the bomb. Okay, honestly, good hit. If I say good hit, it's more of a bad dodge, but... Right, Devil Deal. Not really interesting for me. Again, I wouldn't mind losing all my red hearts as well before the mum floor, so that I can take the Polaroid. Oh, doesn't matter. Change my mind, doesn't matter. Because I'm going to lose the Polaroid. That's it. That's the game. Anyway, I'm going to do more rooms again. Just for the sake of getting charged. Very funny, troll bomb. Haha, we're all laughing. I got Algis into the curse room, but it only saves you half a heart. And the curse room, kind of cursed. Right, I don't want to walk over mushrooms because they can explode. Infested is not bad. Run. Okay, that was pretty lucky. I mean, I knew the secret room was there when I got explosive diarrhea. Again, really weird location in the secret room. Secret room normally between 3 rooms, but not this case. You know what? I've just been thinking. Oh, good hit. Maybe chaos is actually a bad get. Oh my god. Well, I hate that corner. Because I've got guaranteed devil deals anyway, so why do I want to make the pool worse? Or at least mixed. I don't know. It was kind of just fun. Admittedly, oh. I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was a little horn that I was running into. But no. Okay, slow your roll. Okay. Remember, for this to be worthwhile, you have to do like 6 rooms without being hit. Or you get hit once every 6 rooms, you break even, I guess. Ooh. Double key room, I'll check it. Ooh, lots of money. Maybe I'll buy chaos. Just for the fun of it. Anyway, we're going to be going on bomb soon, so I'll be looking for a trinket replacement. Do we want to see chaos? Sure, let's see chaos. It'll also make our shops like potentially different and better. And we've got Steam Sale, Silver Dollar. I can't remember exactly what this does, but I'm gonna take it because I don't need any more. Well, I don't need many more bombs, so let's not worry about it. Silver Dollar. Does this mean that, like, in fact, I think this does nothing for me. It's a bit late now, I'm going, but pretty certain this does nothing for me. I think if I remember, does it put a shop on what would be the womb floor? But we're not going to the womb. And in fact, we're going to a floor that will have, oh my god, that will have a shop on it anyway, so maybe it'll do it on like the basement path. Okay, a little horn, a little horn. I'll try a bomb for 2. Hey, get lucky. Yeah, sure. Also, not the trinket I'm after. 2 spirit hearts, though, has been well worth doing this. I was only going to get hit 4 times. It's also going to give me like another charge, so, or near another charge. So I think that trinket is every time you use your active item, you teleport. Kind of bad. Oh, I've not used the nail yet this floor. That's right. Well, Skulls, you're going to live, because I'm probably not going to come back. Okay, you snuck a bone out in death. And you know what? Go and walk up the explosive. In fact, explosive immunity would be pretty nice. That is flight. And towards Leviathan. Flight is very nice. This is an excellent run so far. Oh, I can't break you anymore. Okay, never mind. I'm not being affected by you. Right, where are we? Necropolis 1. So I have to use algae to buy, like, the next floor. And remember to not walk into the mum fight on the next floor until you've picked up the Fool card. Nice. You know what? I think this might have more effect than that, so I'll leave it. A lot of trinkets this run. You're explosive, so be careful. I hate that. Let's go faster. Yes. I like bursting sack. No. Right, we're looking for a room to use the nail on. Oh, we've gone the wrong way. Thank you for not taking me in there. Right, I'm gonna say this is secret room because it looks like the room type. Greed, so greed isn't on our shop. And that's a lot of money. I'm gonna blom you for more money, hopefully. Yeah. Okay, 67 coins, so our shop would be big. If we can find it. Okay, stop shooting fires. We're still on track to potentially make boss rush. Okay, that's right, we've been in that room. Oh, you came at me very, very hard. I'm not re-rolling, I'm not repeating the floor, I think. Shot speed down, doesn't matter. Oh, I'll keep it. Absolutely not. Although I'll take this. Not re-rolling this. Again, the Zane in you would re-roll it, but we have unlocks to do so. It's not the play when you're trying to unlock stuff. Where is the shop? There is the shop. Help. Nice. Didn't get hit in death. Betrayal. I'll take the key. I'll take the spirit heart. You know what? I might as well take... Oh, I won't take the spirit heart, actually. We'll do this. Don't really rate betrayal, by the way, but... I'm not going to use the money that I have left anyway. Could donate, but... Honestly... Kind of angry, but... We'll live with it. Secret room, no. Boss. Really nice damage is... You might imagine with Mum's knife. I mean, all we can do is stack damage. That's what the run is now. Right, our Devil Deal might be terrible. Or it could be Krampus. Which actually isn't bad. Right, we have 2 minutes to do next floor. Get a teleport card. Let's go. And we can then steal a boss rush item. Right, look out for tinted skulls. I do see the arcade. We found the tinted skull. Come on, room. The truck guy, not terrible. Not transformative, but not terrible. Okay, we're just looking for the mum fight now as fast as possible. I think I'm going the wrong way, but... I really don't want to take too much damage and go fast. It's only worth an item, if I can do it. Come on. Sure. It's like the worst enemies I've had. Well, speaking of the worst enemies I've ever had. Right, there's the mum fight. I have 1 minute to kill mum, which should be fine with mum's knife. I have the fool card. Right. Pop this in here. There's a tinted rock in here, but you can't see small rock because I've already got it. Nice, good fight. We'll take the Polaroids. I could fight the boss rush, but I don't really want to. And we're going to take the Halo. I've kind of screwed up here. Wait a sec. I have 18 seconds to check this. We'll take this. We'll take this. We'll take these. We'll take this. We fool. So that's how you steal a boss rush item. We don't get the second one, but who cares? And then we open that. Okay, now we can explore this floor properly. If you wanted to know why I was leaving consumables down, I went into radio silence mode. It's because I'm no longer on a time. You can pay out with anything, but it's still worth trying. I could take Alga's further, but let's not. By the way, new cat story. Last night, Millie got herself locked in this office. Now, you might be saying, oh, how did she get locked in an office? Do you not, like, close it? Yeah, we do close the office. Unfortunately, the house has been made in such a way that this door doesn't close fully. So she got stuck down there. Do I want to play you? I don't really care. But I just want money. Bumbo takes some money. But yeah, she got stuck in here for the night. Didn't hear her crying if she did. She might have been, but she's okay. No accidents, fortunately. But yeah, as I said, the door doesn't fully close. Like, you can close it too, but the latch doesn't, like, click. Like, it's not being made properly. It doesn't push back far enough. So as I said, she pushed the door open, and she does push it open quite a lot, so I guess she was looking for me. But sadly got herself stuck in here. Now, as I said, I can't find any, like, foul play in here. Like, she's not had an accident from what I can tell. And which is good. And, like, my keypads are fine and stuff, so I guess she's not, like, tried to rip them off, which she used to. Which, again, is nice.
2 of clubs.
Nothing in here appeals to me, really. Yeah, I'll buy the sack, actually. There you go, Bumbo. I'm just trying to feed Bumbo right now. I might come back and blow up my donation machine for it. Oh, the other thing yesterday, by the way. So, for, like, the process of me doing these recordings, once I've recorded a video, I typically name it then and there, just so that I don't have to worry about it in the future. Like, I don't have to be thinking, like, a week into the future, like, oh, what did I do in this episode, like, 7 days ago, because my backlog's about a week right now. And, like, I noticed, so I've been putting, like, the file names and, like, the images on a PowerPoint thing just on separate slides, so each slide is the episode. And that's how I'm linking everything together, just like in an ordering system. And I noticed that I was on episode 40, and I had 41 slides, which doesn't add up, unfortunately. So I'm, like, messing about, going like, okay, what have I done? Like, have I deleted this episode? So I was, like, restoring my computer to previous points, trying to find this episode, because I'd got it in my head that I was missing, like, such and such an episode. And I literally spent, like, all day trying to sort it out. That's how much I think about you, audience. I spent all day, like, restoring my computer. Like, I was about to get, like, software and stuff to try and, like, recover stuff that had been removed from the recycling bin, because I have to remove it fairly quickly. Otherwise, my hard drives would fill up. But what it turned out had happened was I accidentally put the title for one of my From Zero to Heroes in that playlist. So the episode existed, but it was From Zero to Hero. Hello. By the way, if you want to know what just happened then, I put a bomb down there and Billy jumped on me, so I was like, hello. Did you get locked in here last night? Yeah. Are you going to jump on the back of the computer and chew the keyboard? I'm not going to say that's a good girl thing, but... you know what? I'll give you some bombs to give me some money to give to you. Wait, are you the highest level now? I think you are. No, you're not. You go one more. We're not going to take that. I thought that would have been re-rolled, by the way. Oh, whatever. Yeah, you're not max level Bumbo. In all likelihood, I'm going to get enough money to become the max level Bumbo. But just in case, blow up the donation machine. Bumbo, take this. There you go, now you're max level. Now we donate it all back. Oh, we'll donate some back. Bumbo, what are you doing? The money's ours again now, Bumbo, by the way. I'll take it. Red hearts, fine. I don't mind having a mix right now. You want to go out again? Why did you, like, pull your way in here if you want to go out again immediately? Go on. Skedaddle. And don't stand halfway in the door. Please remove. Thank you. Just sat there on the door front there, like, I don't know what it's called, like the metal bit below the door. Just sat with it with a tail in the door, like going like, oh, just close it on my tail, fine. It's like, I see how you feel about me. Anyway, where am I going? the wrong way. Let's do Mausoleum. I don't have Plan C this time, so I don't have to worry about that. Really good run though. As I said, my damage is actually pretty low, funnily enough. Yeah, he explodes, so just careful. But I now have Holy Light Mum's Knife, so that's pretty good. Absolutely not Crooked Penny. Crooked Penny has a chance of duplicating something or turning it into one coin. So it's actually really fun. It's like gambling. And you hear it here first again, gambling is fun. But anyway, it's fun on runs. And you can do some wild things on like greedy mode where you try to duplicate all your coins, for example. Now why did that not hurt me? Okay, that was unexpected. Oh yeah, I've got Curse in the Maze. That's right, I didn't actually walk into this room. Bumbo, that's mine. Oh, you can't even get over here. No. Anyway, what's the card? Death. Death is better than junk I've got. Speaking of death, we'll pop Nail, pick up the charged key, get Nail again, pop Nail, and we're back to full health. So the Nail used to be like the best item in the game, or best active item at least. It's definitely not that status anymore, but it's very solid. Tears Up is nice. We'll take Fate, but I don't know if it does anything for me. Pretty Fly, and then we'll continue donating money, I guess. Here you go, donation machine. You're below 500, which is a bit spooky. We got to look up. What do these do, by the way? Oh yeah, you have to destroy them. Okay, I see how the puzzle's meant to be solved. So, by the way, I've got Mum's Knife and, like, homing tears now, which is why my knife is, like, curving around. Looks pretty cool, right? Ooh, Demon Heart on the floor. I don't really want to just wander off. I'll play you Keybeggar, actually. I would like to get my item room before I leave. 48-hour energy's better than the pill I'm holding. That's scary. Okay. Well, I was about to say this is as far as I'm going to go, but that turns out not to be the case. Right, we're going to hold on to 48-hour energy, because that's HP in the boss fight. I'm excited he's now going to play throughout the floor, and the next floor, I think, because I think it lingers. So that'll be fun, if we get that in the Dogma fight. It is Hypno-Disc phase. Did anyone else watch Robot Wars? Well, there goes I'm excited, by the way. And how about I just leave? Robot Wars, top quality game show. I say game show, it's not really a game show. It was a battling robot show, but it was superb. Like the old robots, like Hypno-Disc, which was just a big, massive, heavy disc on a almost like an RC car-like frame, honestly. Like, they saved all the weight in the rest of, like, the machine, except for the armor plating and the massive disc on the front of it. And that thing would shred robots up. By the way, the premise of the show is, if you can guess from Robot Wars, is people would build robots, and then you would fight them. Until one is either incapacitated, or one gets knocked in this pit. Oh, I've seen the item room. Oh yeah. Done. Yeah, if either one gets incapacitated, knocked into the pit, or if neither of those things happens, there was like a panel of 3 people. I think one of them's got a great name, like Noel Sharkey. And they would like decide who would win based on like certain criteria, like most damage done, like most aggressive, like control, and so on. And this was particularly fun. The only problem was, oh, you could also flip them out the arena as well with a win condition.
It's gone. Just get over it.
The only problem was, like, it kind of came to a refined point where only certain strategies work. So, typically, like, the best robots early on, I would say, were the ones that flipped. So I think one was called Chaos 2, which had a very strong flipper on it. And if you just flip stuff around, you might break the electronics. You can get it out the arena. And some of the very early robots didn't have self-righting mechanisms, so if you flip them on the back, they were just screwed. Obviously, as like the series went on, people got a little bit better. People started to put self-righting mechanisms on their robots because everything had a flipper. Other than that, you saw like very heavy-duty discs, and you would just like try to shred an opponent. Unfortunately, this doesn't work to a point when eventually, like, what's the word I'm looking for? When everything has like a really tough armor, and I don't really know what they were using, like maybe some Kevlar alloy or something. But yeah, some stuff eventually was just so resistant to the things. Even stuff like Hypnodisc, which had an astonishingly powerful blade, couldn't do anything. Like the things would just bounce off its blade, which was funny because you could then get like a ring out with a disc by just flipping it out because of the power. I think there was also like certain requirements, like you couldn't use like carbon-based discs because if they shattered, there was an audience nearby.
Just like his father.
And I guess that's not appropriate.
You're drunk again.
I'll play this for 10 coins. But I think it kind of got spoiled eventually when there was some robots which were basically just boxes or oblong boxes.
Like you've abandoned yourself.
Interesting. Yeah, they were basically just oblong boxes. And you know what? I can't take 48 energy into the final fight anyway. Give me a good card for now. Never mind. Sure, 3 Spirit Hearts here. We'll go back and get them if I need them. But yeah, eventually people would just make these box robots which could work on both sides. So I'm thinking of like Tornado 2, I think it was called. So if you flipped it, it didn't matter. It was just completely irrelevant. Because it would just work on the other side. And basically its win criteria was it would just run into people. Now I think it did have like the option of having like a blade on it, or like a small grind, a circular saw. But it kind of spoiled it, the show a little bit when you had this robot that was virtually like indestructible within the rules, couldn't be flipped, and it was just really fast and ran into people. So often its fights would go to like the judges panel, and when you're like rating stuff on like aggressiveness, a small box that just runs into things is kind of aggressive. They also would like focus on pushing power, so like they would just try and push people into the pits. If you're a Tornado fan, I don't want to put you down, but you're a bit of a nerd in my books. I'm much more rooted for like Chaos 2 and Hypnodisc. You know, destruction, or just like the raw flipping power. It was kind of awesome to watch. Definitely went downhill over the seasons.
You need to confess your sins and become saved.
A bit like another great, like,
you.
90s noughties. Mum, Dad, can you please stir up a second? I'm trying to talk about old game shows.
Did you hear how you sound?
Pray with me. Pray for your salvation.
Okay, fair enough.
Pray with us.
But yeah, what was I going to say? The other game show that I also enjoyed like that was Scrappy Challenge. I don't know if other countries had this show, but the basic premise was that you would have 2 teams, and they would be on a scrapyard. And by a scrapyard, it was kind of like a rigged scrapyard, I believe, where like certain things would be like placed within the map, so that, you know, some of the challenges were actually feasible. Okay, stop taking HP damage. But you would have teams like competing, and it'd be like, okay, you are going to make this robot that can drive underwater. And they would have like 2 days or a day or something to build this machine that could carry them to like drive underwater. And that show was so cool. Typically all the teams were people with like industrial experiences. But you had like great teams like the Barley Pickers from the West Country, who are, don't throw a bomb at me. Who obviously have like engineering experience because they like work on tractors and so on and other like heavy duty equipment. But I remember one season there was a team of estate agents, and as you may imagine, estate agents not really in the know-how for engineering experience. They do also get an expert, by the way, so they don't kill themselves. Like it'll be like, for example, one of the, and this was like a super episode, admittedly not just a normal one. They did one of them where they had to build a plane out of wood. So obviously, like, they had to have an expert who was going to pilot it as well for safety, but would just like push them in the right direction. You're like, okay, you need this, like, you need this prop shaft. You need an engine of like this power, and so on. But it was super cool, the show. But yeah, these estate agents just had like no ability. And it got to the point where I believe like the presenters, and the presenter was like Robert Llewellyn, who's an excellent presenter. I forgot the woman's name now off the top of my head, but she's also incredible. Okay, there's our keys.
Wait! We need you!
They were like, the presenters were helping this team, and they went actually pretty far, surprisingly far, honestly.
I just can't do this.
But I don't know, that show was truly, truly incredible. They did try to bring it back because, to cut a long story short, it eventually ended, or it changed into the hostage of someone called Dick Strawberry, or Strawbridge. I think it's Strawberry. And they completely changed the premise on this so that people would build like these machines out of scrap and then bring it to a show, I think. And it's like, come on, that's not Scrappy Challenge. That's something else. The show premise is fine, by the way. I would have watched it, but under a different guise. Okay, I didn't realize we were about to be at home. Anyway, we're going to unlock Tainted Eden. So we'll see what they do in another part. I would have liked to have a little bit more HP, but there you go. Hey, Eden, delete this and the Capricious. 2 achievements. Good item. You know what, actually, I'll take that. I would have liked a nail charge too, but if we're not going to get a nail charge. Although we'll get one in the fight. Yeah, okay, it's not useless. And actually, the half heart doesn't matter now. Good item, honestly. Right, don't skip this and hold down. Remember to shoot the TV too. Okay, that's some serious damage that's going on. Second phase Dogma is the only one that really bothers me. Bumbo is also doing some work for me. This phase's only like problem is this brimstone attack, which I think if you walk slowly, you can kind of like counter it. I think that's the counter. Okay, phase 2, hard. This is the attack specifically that I hate, especially when Bumbo is throwing bombs at me. I think I'm just going to focus on pure dodging this attack rather than attacking in it. I'm just going to opposite corners where the feathers is most spread out. Right, I think he's come back in. Bumbo, you stop just throwing bombs in the room. Right, this attack I don't mind. Yeah, you got homing knife, remember? So you don't actually have to be in line. Right, just wait for spinny attack. Okay, spinny attack. 1.85 speed definitely makes this attack more viable. I think if you have like 1.2 speed, you're kind of screwed here. I'm sorry if there's like a more optimal way of doing this, but I don't know it yet. Eventually, when we've got all the unlocks, we'll mess about with it to get a bit more. Okay, we did a no-hit Dogma fight. I think Bumbo threw a bomb at me, by the way. Just as we closed. Okay. 4 horsemen. Oh no, we got hit once, didn't we? I remember. We got hit by the brimstone attack. But that would have been good for the loss. Although there's no unlock associated with this, specifically. Again, the 4 horsemen aren't too bad. We've not fought them for a while, actually. So I'm a little bit spooked for that. Okay, you're bouncing up and down with flies. I lost fully mantle, but I don't know what to do. I guess a fly hit me, but I didn't see it. Ooh. Can't really control my knife, which is a little bit annoying, but... Because funnily enough, I didn't want to attack that one little fly then. Game. Anyway. 1 horseman down. And we only took a holy mantle hit. I will use our nail charge. So that's a damage up for me as well. I never noticed you can't see your stats in this. Kind of weird, but... Right, we're just baiting the attacks on me. Get out of the poison. Okay, I can't aim my knife at the moment, it's going where it wants to. Please attack the boss. Okay, this is a little bit annoying, I'm not gonna lie. By the way, how are you doing down there, Bumbo? At least you're going to do stuff against the beast, but not anyone else, I think. Okay, I ran into the boss. But we're doing a lot better against these guys. I'm not going to get another nail charge, sadly. Okay, I got hit again, but I'll live with it. This is the HP I'm content with. Oh, we will get one more charge. Of course we will, there's one more. Okay, stop running into the bosses. Break a path and walk through it. Okay, we don't need to break a path. Oh my god, I can't aim the knives. I remember this attack. I'd like to just kill you as fast as possible, honestly. I've always got hit in this attack, but I need to sort something out here. Anyway. I can afford to get hit once per guy. It's the beast again. We'll nail one more time. And it's Flappy Bird time. Right, Bumbo, can you please walk into the boss? It'd be conducive to my gameplay experience if you did damage. Rather than just me with the knife. That might be Brimstone, no it's not. Okay. Focus on getting through the fires. I love this boss, honestly. Brimstone, okay, it hit me. Hey, Bumbo's attacking! Well done, Bumbo. Are we going to do our thing again? Yeah. This was such a cool addition to the game. Oh, I've never seen one fall. Anyway. Oh, I thought we'd won. Never mind. Just keep shooting them. Okay, some of them fall then. I'm trying to see if I can see another one that, like, looks like it's going to fall. I'm thinking, if you're a believer, you're in the good. Especially when you beat the boss.
The sky above.
What a good episode. Everything Jar unlocked.
Like reach down.
We'll skip this. Everything Jar's appeared in the basement. I guess it's going to do for this part. So we've now done Eden with the beast. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We're progressing at a nice rate now. We're not dying every single episode again, or every other episode. We unlocked the Tainted Eden, so we'll have a take a look at them. So, they're ever-changing. Okay, that's interesting. So, I guess join me for the next part when we'll play Tainted Eden. Thanks a lot for watching. Thank you for all the believers out there, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.